I am retired. I do have time, and I can pull back anytime I want and dive back in anytime I want. So I'm trying to like not feel pressured or overwhelmed or depressed about my to-do list. When you're reading and doing fun things, or even just hanging out on the sofa watching a YouTube with your arms around your dogs, one in your lap, one by your side, that's accomplishing something. You're a sweet girl. Are you ready to go outside? Are you ready to go outside? It's time. It's time to go outside, and you're not going to like it because it's raining. Welcome to the vlog. I am Sonia, and if you're new here, just a little backdrop. I'm married to George, and we have two dogs, Maddie and Dexter. If you could see Dexter right now, oh my gosh, he's like, it's only 3. It's not time for them to go out, and it's not time for them to eat. So I'm not sure what he wants, but that was his waiting pose. I'm glad you're here. We just recently reached over 5,000 viewers, so I want to thank you guys. I've been doing YouTube for, I think it was just before 2020, so I've been doing it for a little while. And it's really hard for a vlog to take footing, so it's been a slow progress. We're here, and I thank you guys, and I did promise we'll do the Q&A soon. This week, I really overbooked myself. Just really didn't think that through, I guess. I kept thinking, well, I'm retired. I'll have time during the day to do X, Y, Z. But we were gone Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. This week, we're going to have to be a little more careful in planning. My hair is kind of, I don't know, it's just kind of, it's growing out, and I just really didn't style it this morning. I just put it in a clippy. So sticking up a little bit, but that's just part of the growing out stage. It was just really busy. I was just really frustrated with the lack of time the last 2 days. And George predicted that would happen because he knows that I have a tendency to overbook myself and then get frustrated with what I don't get done. But we've actually gotten a lot of things done. One of the things that I did yesterday was book our trip to Texas. So we get to go see the grandsons. We're going to be stopping in Hot Springs on the way and on the way back. That is our typical trip, but we're staying an extra day in Hot Springs so that we can do the hot springs. We never get to do that. So we're always arriving in town, checking in, eating dinner, going to bed, getting up, and then finishing our trip to Texas. So this time we're staying an extra day so we can work some extra things in there. And we're retired now, so we can do that. The bad thing is we do have to put the dogs in boarding. And we go ahead and do that just for peace of mind. They know our routines, and I don't know. I won't go into all that here, but we just are comfortable with that. And we don't have to pay hotels in Texas, so it's kind of funny. We pay hotel for our dogs, but not ourselves. Well, that's mainly because we get to stay free on the ranch, and it's very nice of them to let us stay in the guest house there. I am going to try to plan better this week. One of the things that I didn't plan on was the Mac not cooperating with me yesterday. I thought it was just going to be a simple reboot, And I don't know, for whatever reason, it's probably because I had a very long video, and when I put it into all the footage into Final Cut Pro, it just got stuck. It crashed. Oh boy, so I'm gonna have to really be careful about these videos, but I was supposed to cook dinner. Yeah, it finally started working about the time that I needed to be in the kitchen. And George is like, just do whatever you want to do. So I was an hour later doing everything I wanted to do. And then I stayed up an hour past bedtime because I didn't want to miss out on Final Cut working appropriately. It's like I might get up the next morning and it won't be working again. So I don't know. It's just been a little frustrating. I get frustrated when things don't go just exactly like I want them to or expect them to. The weather, you guys, has been in the 60s. Oh my gosh. So gonna get the spring decor out this week, and don't get excited. I don't have a lot. I'll be adding a little touch of greenery into our decor and just making it look more like spring. With that said, I guess we'll just hop into the vlog and we'll see where the week takes us. So I just welcome you guys here, and I'm sorry it's gloomy outside. I'm doing the best I can with the lighting. By the way, I forgot to say what day it was. It is Friday, January 31st, and it is the last day of January. So it's been a fast month, and I am well. I am well. I have not coughed and hacked. You know, I'm just feeling really good these days. So that is a blessing. All right, let's see where the week takes us. George is eating ice cream. He has friends all of a sudden.
It's salad, guys. Y'all know it.
Oh my goodness. That's so funny. Hi. Well, I'm about to give Maddie a bath. You may know that grooming is kind of expensive, and I'm retired now. I didn't really want to pay for grooming before I was retired, so it's definitely time for a bath, and then I'm going to give her just a little bitty trim. She sheds a lot, so there's not much to trim, just a few little areas. George is going to help me. We're going to get this done. Oh, and I failed to mention, she's probably not going to be happy. She's going to be a drama queen after it's over. All right, here we go. Maddie, you're on camera. We're going to take us a bath. She's nervous already. Such a good girl. You surprised me. It's good to have both of us there.
All right, just gotta get one more here.
All right. You a happy girl? Are you a happy girl? Do you feel better? Do you feel better?
I feel cleaner.
I think she's probably gonna go wild. You know how they do. Are you gonna get the zoomies? Are you gonna get the zoomies? What's wrong with her, Dexter?
I feel that I've had a bath.
Me too.
Hey, let me show you this cool towel trick.
No, that's all right. Dexter is curious as to what is wrong with it. You want one next, Dexter? You want a bath? You want a blueberry facial?
Are you cold?
She gets anxious and starts having breathing problems, and that's what I meant by being dramatic. So I'm gonna just hold her in a towel here for a few minutes, and then she'll be better. She's fine. She does this a lot when she's nervous,
All
Here.
right. It's all right.
Let her breathe.
She's
Okay.
breathing.
Okay, I'll hold her in a towel and she'll be good.
Hey.
You look so pretty. You're calming down now. You're calming down now. You just didn't know what to do being all wet. You're such a good girl, Maddie. I'm so proud of you. Good morning. It is Sunday. Oops, you're a little crooked there. That'll have to do. So, I don't know if I've ever really talked about our routines on Sunday. Hello, you're a mirror. My hair's sticking up. Okay, get to the point, Sonia. Anyway, it's Sunday and we're still crooked, so I'll just kind of lean into the crookedness here. And you got some interesting light. I've already shut the blinds, but the sun is really coming through. I was thinking, you know, it's bright today. It'll make for a good vlog day. But now I'm not so sure. But at least maybe I can entertain you a little bit. Or we can make shadows on the wall. So let's talk about the Sunday routine a little bit. I thought, why not, you know, just pick up the camera and talk to you guys for a few minutes. I am still drinking coffee. We got up about 5 and had a little bit of a relaxing morning. I've thrown some laundry in, folded some laundry. We're going to leave here in just a few minutes and we're going to go to church, and then we do Sunday school. And then basically on the way to church, I try to do a lot of my phone work, which is World Bible School, email, ordering Amazon, checking Mom's bank. I've got, I don't know, 4 or 5 little things that I need to do that I can do on the phone, and it's about 30 minutes to church and 30 minutes back. So I just scheduled all that stuff during our route time because George is driving. Yes, I'm still ingrained in that work mode, but it's a busy day, and even though I have all week to do stuff, I have a plan for the day. So I need to get as much done in the car so that I have more time at home. We do Sunday school, and then today's life group. So we actually have to come home and make our salad and get all of that stuff and then go back. So our church has 2 services, and that means that while everybody's doing second service, because we do first, then it gives us time to deal with the salad. We'll be driving back home and then making the salad and then driving back because we have to figure out what to do for an hour anyway, and we're driving around during that time, so why not just drive back home, and that way the salad is fresh. We don't do life group every week, but it's usually about once a month, and honestly, like, life just gets busy, so there are some months where we just can't meet due to other meetings going on at church, or, you know, just everybody's just really busy that month and no date works. So sometimes it's hard. So it's usually once a month, once every 6 weeks, once every 8 weeks, something like that. I'm pretty sure our turn is going to be next month, and we're actually going to be gone for half of the month. So I don't know, maybe we can swap with someone. As long as we have a little bit of time to get ready, even after we come back from our trip, that would be fine. But and then after life group, it's usually it usually lasts 2 to 3 hours. It just kind of depends. We eat around 12:30, and then we just sit around and talk. We do prayer requests. You know, we just talk about what's going on in all of our lives if we want to share. And we do prayer time and then chat a little bit more and then go home. Like I said, probably around 2:30 or 3, we'll be going to the store to get Mom's groceries. She lives on the side of town where life group is and where church is. So all during church, she will be texting me her grocery list. They'll come a few at a time, so I have to be sure and turn my phone off or I'll be dinging the whole congregation. So after life group, we'll go get her groceries, and then we pretty much got our groceries yesterday, so thank goodness we don't have to tote ours around too. But we'll take her groceries, and so by the time we get home, it's probably going to be around 4, maybe even 4:30. So then we'll take the dogs out and feed them because they'll be ready. And then I will finish the laundry up and do that 1 load a day or whatever, 2 loads a day. And usually we'll help put some things up in the kitchen, things that have been drying. I just feel responsible to help out because George does most of the cooking. And so I really try to spend some time in the kitchen every day. And then I have a lot of stuff in here that I need to get done. I didn't do much yesterday. I took a break from all the things YouTube except for promoting the vlog that went live yesterday and answering your comments. But I didn't get back in here yesterday. I did some planning either yesterday or the day before, and I was back here a lot looking at that, and I kind of got depressed a little bit about the schedule, and I realized, the reason I didn't get much done last week is because I was gone 3 days of it. So I just need to realize this week I'm not gone 3 days. I think I realize now it's like, oh man, this is back to the work days. But really, it was like a work week because I was gone all week. So I need to just get over that and realize I am retired. I do have time and I can pull back anytime I want and dive back in anytime I want. So I'm trying to not feel pressured or overwhelmed or depressed about my to-do list. I will be honest though, I did think that I would get more done than I actually do. And I think I do. I think it's hard to realize that when you're reading and doing fun things or even just hanging out on the sofa watching a YouTube with your arms around your dogs, one in your lap, one by your side, that's accomplishing something. So yeah, that sun is coming right through the blinds. Oh my goodness. So yeah, when I get back, I've got to restart the next video, and then I also have 2 vlogs worth of footage to drag into their files so that when I am ready to start those videos, I just have to import them. The sooner I get the footage into the files, the less confused I am about where they start and stop. And I also, at the beginning of every month, the first of every month, I do some tracking. I track YouTube subscribers, Instagram subscribers. I'll put my Instagram up here because now that I'm retired, I can actually add some things to Instagram. And, you get a little bit more of the behind the scenes stuff in real time of what we're doing. But I try not to double dip the footage too much so that it doesn't bore people. But I do some tracking. I also track the Facebook page for Less Hustle, More Coffee as well. It's just curiosity. I'm not really pushing any of that. Okay, I am pushing for more subscribers. It just makes me feel good when people subscribe, like they're liking my content. And I do have a pretty good percentage of those that subscribe that actually come back and watch more. That kind of, I like tracking those kinds of things because it lets me know if I'm on track or not. Yeah, for Instagram and Facebook, it's just for amusement only. I don't really try pushing that. So I have some tracking to do now that it's the first of the month. I also do a financial analysis for Mom, but not going to be doing that today. And I've been talking for 10 minutes, and frankly, it's time for me to get my shoes on and head out the door. We will hopefully have a little bit of time for reading tonight and fun, but that's kind of how our Sundays go. Oh, and I also eat my breakfast on the road too. It's usually a little breakfast bar of some kind. I try to get one with high protein. Really like my peanut butter. I'm happy it's all bright and sunny, but it's kind of been fun to work with here. See you in the next clip. All right, we're back from church. I was going to do a little video clip of us singing at church, but I didn't. It always makes me feel so weird to video at church, but I just wanted to say I had 2 people today to come up to me and say they wanted to do lunch with me now that I'm retired. And that just makes me feel so good because, you know, I used to have lunch with people I worked with through the years, and of course George and I get out, but you know, it's like, it just made me feel really special. So I'm gonna make plans with them, and I think that'll be fun. All right, I gotta make this salad. Was pretty easy. We just got the bagged salad mix, some already chopped up carrots. George chopped up some fresh tomatoes, tossed on some cheddar cheese, and then we'll add the croutons when we get there, and we have Italian, French, and ranch dressings to take in bottles. So I think we're set. That was easy, hitting the easy button. Blackberries were a really good deal this week, so we got those. They look so good. I'm about to have one. Hey guys, we are back from our very long day, and I think I'm going to go ahead and close the vlog here. I feel like I've talked a lot in this one too. Kind of coming out of the funk a little bit, you know, coming out of January, just the blahs, and it's just been kind of a struggle this month, but had a very pleasant day today. You know, it was great to see people at church. Really good conversation in Sunday school class. You know, I just wish sometimes I could take you along to show you this aspect of my life, but it's just not appropriate. We had a great life group, and I didn't take any pictures of that either, but it was great conversation, great laughter, just sharing past experiences, and it was just really good to laugh. I mean, I kind of could tell from the group that maybe we just all needed that today. And it was a good group, good discussions, just lighthearted and fun. So then we went to do Mom's groceries, and I have gum, sorry. We took Mom her groceries. Hey guys, well, this is future Sonia. It's February 10th. I'm editing the previous video, and I just cut it off right there because sometimes I can be just a little too honest in my vlogs and blogs, and I just decided, you know, I don't want to air that. So I'm sorry that I'm not showing that clip. It turned out to be sort of a little well, I'm just going to say it was a very honest clip, and I just didn't want to show it. Had just gotten back from a family member's house and just kind of reliving what happened, and I just really want to forget about it, you know? Sometimes it's just not worth giving it the attention because I've already forgotten about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm over it. Or I've at least realized how I'm dealing with it or not dealing with it. So it's all good, but I did want to kind of come on and explain why the clip just ended so suddenly. It's all good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine for me anyway. You know, we all have to do what we have to do to protect ourselves. Things don't always go as pleasant as they should, and when they don't, then you realize you just have to set some boundaries and do things different in order to keep your peace. And so I'll just leave it at that. You can read between the lines if you wanna, but I just thought it best just to leave it there and just know that I'm okay. And I am always going to try to follow God's plan with what He wants me to do as it goes with people that are around me. So that's just a very vague way of saying that I'm trying my best to do what I'm supposed to do in life, and I just chose to cut that part off. You know, I was very frustrated, and I'm no longer frustrated. I've faced everything I need to face and know how to handle it. And basically, just sometimes you can set boundaries without actually telling people that you're setting boundaries. And that's basically what I've done. So that's a lot to say nothing, right? And I'm so sorry. But anyway, I just wanted to explain why I abruptly cut off that video. But now I want you to stay tuned for what is coming next, which is just a few pieces of spring that I put into our decor. I hope you'll forgive me for not saying what all I was going to say, but if I had said everything I was going to say, I'd be having to ask that person for forgiveness. So I'm not going to do that because I didn't say it on here anyway. But it's all good. Everything's good. Everything's going to be fine, at least on my end. So, and I hope you realize that I am just trying to be a good person here. Y'all have a really good week, and let's go on to the spring decor, and we'll see you in the next vlog. See y'all. Oh, don't forget to subscribe, give me a like, and yeah, leave me some comments. Leave me some comments. I really need your support this week. I just need you to know that sometimes life is hard and we can't put everything on the internet. I'm handling it, but I still could use your encouragement. So give me the comments and a like, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye now.